everyone, this is part one of my second season in my career mode series. It's obviously not Path to Prem anymore because we have been promoted to the Premier League, so it's just going to be called just simply FIFA 13 career mode. But we're going to start off by renewing the players' contracts who's running out at the end of this season. And one of them is Marcus Alonso, another one is Adam Blakeman, and we've got Jay Lynch, Stuart Alden, and Martin Petrov as well. But we're not going to renew Lynch's because I don't think that we need to, because we have got a couple of decent keepers already in the squad in Jack Butland and Andy Lonergan. And we don't need Martin Petrov anymore because he is getting old and he is only going to get worse now. So I don't see the point. But Marcus Alonso rejected his first offer. So we offered him a little bit more. You can see the chief executive suggests 9,000. So I thought I'd go a bit underneath that and see if he'd be willing to compromise. But unfortunately, it wasn't. Adam Blakeman did accept, but unfortunately, Max Alonso didn't. So we did offer him the 9,000 in full at the end, and I think he ended up accepting this, as you'll see later on. So we sent that offer and hope for the best. And then as you can see at the top, it is in orange, and I did get the manager of the year, but as it's in orange because I accepted the Ivory Coast job. And I resigned after a couple of games because it just wasn't for me. It was really boring and I didn't enjoy the idea of international. I'd rather stick to the club. But here you'll see the transfer budget that we get, and I can't see it very clearly. I think it's just over 13,000 and 60,000 in wages. There it spoke about Solomon Kalou being injured. That's because that's just proof that I was the Ivory Coast manager at the time. And we got some offers in for David Ngog and Marvin Sordell yet again, like we did to in January last season, because obviously they've seen the form that they were in last season, and a lot of teams do want them. And we did get a lot of offers for them, like through the next few weeks. And obviously I'm going to reject them all the time because Marvin Sordell's probably going to be my first choice striker, and we're looking to sign another one because Kevin Davis obviously retired last season. And I thought Benny Kofobi would be sent back, and with Jay Spearing, so we need another centre mid, but for some reason the loans stay with you, and I'm not sure why. I think it's just something wrong with the game. And as you can see here, we resigned from the national team. I think I've just done it there. I'm not 100% sure. I think I have anyway, but yeah. Look, I was looking there like, what's going on with them? Have they gone back? And they'd not gone back, and I did end up starting them in the first game of the season. Well, starting Spearing because Kofobi's not going to get a sniff for us, unfortunately, because of his poor performances last year. But we did decide to transfer list Keith Andrews because he is going down in rating, along with Sam Ricketts. So we are on the lookout for a centre mid and a fullback, and also we want a couple of centre backs to replace Zach Knight because we were a bit weak in centre back last year. Matt Mills isn't the best, and I might have to consider selling Matt Mills. When he played, he didn't really do that well. But here, for some reason, I was searching free agents, and Max Alonso and Adam Blakeman did accept, but for some reason they were on there. And we were looking for some players to loan at this point. We were looking for a couple of wingers to get. Because obviously Petrov's we've not renewed his contract, and I looked at this guy. I signed him. Then when I was to put him on in the starting 18 in the subs, he was a 5-star skiller. So we found ourselves a 5-star skiller, João Pedro Pereira Sousa from Barcelona. I'm not sure if it's Barcelona B or not, but yeah. So we went for him on loan. We were giving 5% bonus per goal, and hopefully he'll come to us. And then I was on the lookout for a centre back, and I saw this guy. I think it's Falou Diagna, and he's got like decent pace, and he's only 23-year-old and at 75 rated. He's got 6 or 7 years where he's going to keep going up, and hopefully he'll become an 80. I'd say 82. I'd be happy with rated player. Then we went for another winger with Sonny Aluko, someone who we've got permanently. He's a 75 rated and he's only 24. Yet another very pacey player. He plays for Hull, and for some reason I kept clicking loan by mistake. So I was reading it at the top that an offer between 1.1 million and 1.5 million was possible for them to accept. So we did offer 1.5 million. If I do get any of the figures wrong, I do apologise. I'm looking at it on a small screen. Here we were looking at some forwards that we could buy with, as you can see, sprint speed 85 or plus. Or above, should I say. So we got Ezekiel, I think he's called, and we put 1.5 million on for him because he is only 19 with 68 overall, and he did have really good pace. And this was another player from this one's from Barcelona B, definitely, and he was quite cheap. And obviously if he's at Barcelona, then the chance of him having like good potential, that's quite high. So I thought, why not, we'll go for him. Here we beat Villarreal 2-0, I just simmed the game. And then we went for a left back because obviously Sam Ricketts is transfer listed. So I thought it'd be a bit of a long shot going for Jack Robinson from Liverpool because he will have good potential himself. But we went for him for 1.5. Diagna wanted, he accepted, so we offered him a contract. And we put him down as an important first team player, hoping that he signed, because he is going to be probably the first choice, probably with David Wheater as well. And Ezekiel here accepted as well, so we bumped his wages up to 5,000 per week. And yet another important first team player, because he will be featuring a lot, especially from the bench coming on to use his pace. The loan offer was accepted for Sousa, whatever you want to call him, but we accepted that. So we've got a 5-star skiller within the squad now. They wanted 2.5, I think it said there, for Aluko, and I was willing to agree with them there because I think he is worth it and he will become a better player obviously in the future. This is the centre back Edgar. They wanted a little bit more than 600k for him, so we put in 900k, and hopefully within the next 5 or 6 years, if I do end up doing it for that long, which I probably will do knowing me, he will become a really good player. So Jack Robinson, the transfer, shockingly, it was accepted, the bid, and I really wasn't expecting that. I thought the only way we'd get him was on loan, but yeah, they did accept it, so we put a wage offer in. And Zat Knight here got an offer from Derby County, and we're going to get rid of Zat Knight because he is getting quite old. Another player that's getting quite old that is only going to go down in rating. So we used the money from him to invest in another centre-back, and part of his money will obviously go towards the Edgar fee. Here the contract offer was accepted for Ezekiel, so we had signed him. I'm not sure how many years, but I'm going to say 3 or 4 years on the deal. So yeah, that was Ezekiel signed, and I think that's the only one that we've signed 100% so far, up to now in this video. And if I've not said already, there's going to be no gameplay in this video. It's just all signings and contracts and the transfers and the selling players and stuff like that. But here we got the bid rejected for Diagne. He wanted more money because apparently he was a top star at the club he was already at. So we did decide to up it and put him as a crucial first team player in the hope that he would accept this time. So then we got a contract offer accepted from Jack Robinson, so we'd signed Jack Robinson, who's a good English left back from Liverpool, with potential to get better, which I'm really happy with. And here we got notice that Czech Republic and South Africa were interested in my services as manager, but if I do get an offer from them, I'm not going to accept, because like I said, that international management on this game is really not for me, if I'm perfectly honest. Marvin Sordell also wanted a bit more money, because obviously he was really good last year. So we decided to do that, and I'm just going to let a bit of this play out while I talk about something else. Today I've been really busy making videos. I've done about an hour of Enter Prestige videos, so there's probably 4 or 5 episodes in there that with live commentary as well that are ready. Like if I just need to cut the bits out to split them up, and then they will be ready for upload. So I'm going to bring them out probably daily when I get home from college maybe or something like that. And then I've got an Ultimate Team series ready, which is just it's just starting from scratch basically on another account and seeing what I can get and who I can get and how well I can do just off no packs and nothing, no money. It's literally just starting from scratch and seeing how well I can actually do. And this career mode series, I've got another episode ready. It's the first 2 games of the season, and they're a bit of a joke, the first 2 games that we get, and I'm going to leave that as a bit of a surprise for you guys because they are two really hard games. And for us to get any points from either of them, we would have been really, really lucky. But I'm not going to give too much away. And we're going to talk onto this now. So Marvin Sordell accepted his contract offer. We signed Diagna. We signed Aluko here. And Edgar as well. So we were pretty much signing everyone that we wanted to, which I was really happy with. There was like a couple of teams that declined, but then we just sent another offer back and they were willing to accept. Another thing I want to do soon is a Football Manager series because it is coming out like quite soon in the next few days, I think, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, this is coming to the end now. We were looking for a centre mid, as I said I were earlier, and we found this guy. I'm not going to try and say his name. Vilhena, something like that. But he had 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills as an 18-year-old 70 rated player. So he's going to get really good, I think. So we did decide to try and sign him, and we'll find out if we did in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.